So mobile really is part of our DNA, right? So as we like to say on a regular basis, our customer is using mobile first. 60% of our quote volume is coming to us through mobile devices. So as a provider of insurance, it's something that we have to be there, right? For our consumer, who's a little bit of the struggling kind of up-and-comer kind of consumer, basically their primary connection to the internet is through their mobile phone. And so it's essential that we are where they are. So it's kind of a little bit of that be where your customers are thing that's kind of leading the need to be there. And where mobile really comes in is it kind of offers us unique ad units. It offers us unique ability. So for instance, we can sell directly to consumers on their mobile web through our application, or we can actually service them on the phone. And sometimes people forget that the mobile device is still a phone because a lot of people don't use it that way. But some of our most successful campaigns are in that click-to-call space, or where the call to action is actually talk to someone. And a lot of that's the nature of the business, right? Because it's insurance, a little bit more complicated. Some people are much more comfortable buying that through a talk with a licensed agent or a person. I think one of the biggest challenges for us is, we are in specific states and regions, right? So being in 16 states direct to consumer and 1 state through brokers, we have to tailor that to those very specific regions. The other big challenge is just finding things that are getting to these specific, somewhat more rural areas, right? So because we're very Midwest heavy, we don't have quite the kind of urban concentration. And so a lot of the targeting, particularly as people talk about location-based and things, they fall down in kind of the more rural areas. So I think as technology catches up to that, it'll get better, but right now it's still a little bit of a challenge. I think as we kind of expand both our product offerings through the use of independent agents and brokers, that particularly is very helpful because they have those local offices, and then we can actually provide a relevant product. But on top of that, we know some of the big triggers for shopping for auto insurance, particularly one of them is car buying. So you can target around kind of used car lots, and kind of for us, because the average vehicle age of our fleet is about 12 years, we know our people are buying used. So we can kind of target around there and kind of get to that same consumer. You could pretty much tell from geolocation when someone's car shopping, because we all know what we do, right? You go up and down the street to those 4 or 5 dealers. Every town has that street of dealers, and that has become a little bit helpful. The thing that probably excites me the most is that it's changing, right? So you look at kind of the transition from TV to digital, right? And it was fast. But it still took place over a number of years. The transition as mobile has kind of become a portion of our business is almost exponential growth, right? So the speed with which it's accelerating and the speed with which change in the offerings of how you can reach consumers and the type of creative and the type of copy that you can put in front of them, and the ability to target them very specifically is growing way faster than digital ever did, having lived through both.